Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Now, I just recently completed my first multi-day bikepacking trip up Vancouver Island in the Sunshine Coast, which included over 1,000 kilometers on logging roads. If you're interested in seeing some videos of that, you can see them up here. When I was researching buying a bikepacking bike, I wasn't able to find anything on the Beyond one on YouTube. So the purpose of this video is to give an overview of what I like and what I don't like after owning the bike for about 6 months. Of the 5 bikes that I own, Beyond's my favorite. It's very versatile and it's a lot of fun. I think you'll like it too. My Beyond is a 2019 model. It's a 20-speed, full steel frame and fork. It retails for about $2,800 Canadian, or roughly $2,100 American. It comes with SRAM components, including mechanical Apex double tap shifters, GX rear derailleur, and a 4228 tooth crankset paired with an 1136 tooth cassette. Stopping power is provided with mechanical disc brakes from Spire, and it rolls on WTB aluminum tubeless ready wheels, which are paired with 2.1-inch WTB nano tires. What do I really like about the Beyond? Number 1, has lots of mounts for storage. Beyond has mounts for days, including the top tube, seat tube, triple mounts on the down tube, as well as extra mounts on the bottom of the down tube. There's also double and triple mounts on the fork. It comes with mounts for a rear rack if you prefer panniers, as well as fender mounts in the front and rear. Number 2, internal wire routing. The Beyond comes with internal routing in the fork for a clean look if you choose to use a dyno hub. I have a sine wave cycle computer that mounts on the head tube. It was relatively easy to install and to put the wires through the fork through the dyno hub. The Beyond also comes with roll-off hub cable routing in case you were thinking about making a conversion. Number 3, the gear set. I really like the choice of group set on the bike, which is geared towards the lower end, which is good for climbing up steep grades when you're on a fully loaded bike. The 2x10 SRAM system offers lower gear range compared to the 1x systems of, say, the Surly Ogre, or on most versions of the Fargo. My mountain bike has a 1x12 setup, which I really love. However, I prefer a 2x10 system for bikepacking, as there's much less of a gap between gears, especially at the low end. Number 4, handlebar flare. The bike comes with Bombtrack brand handlebars, which has a 22-inch flare, which are good for gaining a bit more control while descending down a fully loaded bike. It's a bit difficult to get into an aero position with drop bars being much lower than something you would see on a mountain bike, but it's definitely useful. Now, what don't I like about the bike? Or that is to say, what could be improved? The fork on the Beyond is quite a bit narrower than something you would see on other similar bikes. This makes it impossible to put fenders on the bike with larger tires. It can fit up to a 2.25-inch tire, but that's relatively small compared to something you might see in the Salsa Fargo, which comes stock with 2.6-inch tires and can fit up to something around 3-inch tires. Furthermore, the WTB tires that come with the bike are not tubeless ready, despite it coming with tubeless ready wheel set. I ended up scoring a deal on some Vittoria Mezcal tires that I run tubeless. However, I feel at this price point, it should have come with some tubeless ready tires. For people looking at the 2020 model, if you can find one, it sounds like Bombtrack has made changes to this and has included tubeless ready tires. The stock saddle on the Bombtrack Beyond is a bit uncomfortable, but I do understand that it's expected that most people will swap this out for an aftermarket saddle when they purchase the bike. Now, this is a specific complaint just for all the tall people with long legs. I'm about 6'4" or 195 centimeters, and I have an XL Beyond. The extra large is only a 56 centimeter and could be a bit bigger for us tall folks with long legs. I feel like I could use a few more centimeters in the standover, but it's certainly not a deal breaker for me. So what about next year for the 2021 models of the Beyond? I've heard rumors that Bombtrack is incorporating internal hub routing for dyno lights. I'm not sure if the bike will come stock with a dyno hub, or if it has to be installed after the fact. But after having used a dyno hub on my recent trip, I would say this would be a welcome move from consumers. This completes my review of my 2019 Bombtrack Beyond. I love this bike. It can take a lot of punishment and carry a lot of things. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and liking it, and please let me know what other kinds of videos you would like to see in the comments below.